Stop, man. Stop. See, now, every time y'all say something, my computer fucks up.
You see, you're live now. You're live.
I know. It's just messed up. Everybody out there, we coming in a second. Sorry about that, but this computer is wild. But we're about to go live right now.
I remember my first time.
Reggie Bush's wife, dude.
What the?
She looks like.
Here we go. Am I here? Y'all see me?
You've been there.
No, I can see your avatar.
You can see your logo.
You see the logo. You see the avatar,
Yep.
man. You know these people are like, yo, this is the most unprofessional punch. I'm sorry.
There you go.
I do apologize. This computer is like, all right. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this live. Once I get the new Mac coordinated, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna show you what it looks like before I toss it and throw it on the ground and stomp on it live. That's what's gonna actually happen.
You should do
Like
that.
straight up. I'm gonna do it live, man. Straight up. Anyway, thank you guys for basically being here. Everybody who's out in the chat has been waiting for a minute. It wasn't our fault. It was Carlos because he just don't stop talking. But anyway, very true. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. It's gonna be a great show tonight. Stay What Wednesday. You know what time it is. Can't do it without an amazing panel. Didn't know if I was gonna do the show today, but S Beam hit me up. He was like, "Hey, Leo, check it out. I got off today, so I need you to get me on that show." Damn it. He said it just like that in my head. But anyway, thank you for basically being here. S Beam, everybody on the panel is gonna be incredible. Everybody out there in the chat, you know you're incredible. So let's start the show. Let's bring everybody in and start yapping, as Carlos does pretty much frequently all the time. How's everybody doing?
Amazing.
Good, man. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here, man. So glad to have you guys here,
show.
man. See what I'm talking about?
Kick his ass right
You
now.
know what I mean? You see what I
Why is he
mean?
here?
A place for collecting all positivity.
Positivity until you get on somebody else's channel, right? Once you get on somebody else's channel, it's just like over, man. It's
I know.
Wait, thank you guys. Here.
Place for
Riley,
negativity.
the human party. What's going on with you, brother?
Dude, I'm doing great, man. I'm excited for the show. Wednesday night, say what? Thank you for the invite. And yeah, let's get into the topics. I'm excited.
Let's definitely get into the topics right now. You'd be happy to know that I'm actually watching Homecoming with you in it. So definitely, man.
Oh, really? Oh, you seen me? I had the cameo.
I see you. I just actually saw you the cameo.
Awesome.
Next up, we got my guy Cam. Cam, what's going on with you, bro? And you know what, Cam? You should be happy tonight because you will actually go before Will. So you should be good. You know what I mean?
Go. Let's go.
You know what I mean? You don't have to worry nothing. You're before Will. So you don't even have to worry
Literally
about
the most
you know
exciting news I've gotten all day. I'll be honest with you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
man. Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
Will has to follow you up now.
That's true.
There you go. Don't worry, Will. It won't be much.
It'll be
follow.
difficult.
Like,
I know.
I'll be like, nice. And then we just keep moving. That's it. Yeah, man. Thank you for having me, bro. As always, man. Great Wednesday.
Definitely,
It's gonna be a great show.
It's always good to have you here, brother. You already know what time it is. Next up, now, mind you, if everybody out there in the chat, I need you to understand something. If me and Cam start getting hyped, that's because we are actually watching the live premiere of Wakanda Forever on the Hollywood. So basically, we just seen the stars show up. You know, so we might show out a little bit. So I'm just kind of multitasking. So don't worry.
I'm having a hard time multitasking. I'm not gonna lie, because like you announced us, and I'm like listening, and I'm like, oh, hey, everybody. Like, I'm
Yo,
struggling.
straight up, man. It's a bit crazy. We got the tank top wearing, baldini shining, beard having, Will Fox vacation in the building. What's going on with you, brother?
Not much, man. Happy to be here. And yeah, man, I appreciate all those kind words because Carlos never gives me those. So always says that I have small arms. So I don't know if he's all positivity all the time. It seems like all negativity, but you know, I don't know. We should probably just cancel the group, but you know.
It's called all passion, not always
I
positive.
thought it was
I
FUC.
don't-
What happened to FUC, bro?
Yeah, whatever happened to you see? I guess it wasn't positive enough, right?
It wasn't positive.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Happy layout. My beard, I think, will never match yours. But you know, one day, man, I can get up to you and Cam's level, and also SB.
Just-
I mean, that's
about
pretty
mine?
good. Yours is pretty good, Carlos. Yours. is a
What
little
about
patchy,
mine?
but,
You see mine? That's
Yeah,
pretty
don't
good.
forget
Riley, you
Riley's.
should grow one, dude. You should try it. You should try it. Like, I mean,
don't
it's
think
You know
I
what
don't
you
think
gotta
I can
do,
do it.
Riley?
I
You gotta
can't
put
do that.
Rogaine on your face.
Really?
no. He'll grow a beard
Really?
pretty quick. He's young, dude. He can grow that stuff.
Just
But
don't
yeah,
trim
man.
it. Don't
Yeah,
cut
just don't
it.
trim it. Yeah, I use a guard. I just use like a little 7mm guard and just trim it and keeps it at a good length. Except
Nice.
when you try to trim the cheeks
Again,
and
no
you
one
shave.
cares.
Yeah, so yeah, they do.
Trimming your
Trust me.
butt
I'm
cheeks,
teaching
bro?
people something.
Trim
Well, you
the
got to
cheeks.
trim not those cheeks. You trim these cheeks.
Just
No,
not-
no, not the other
Because you can't. That would be really
That's
difficult. But
Yeah,
yeah, man.
that's
But happy
hard.
to be here and yeah, man,
Manscaped,
should be an
Manscaped.
exciting show.
Yeah, thank you for being here, brother.
Yeah,
As
Manscaped is
always,
different. You need that. You need
Manscaping is definitely different. Thank you for being here. So, as Beam, what's going on with you, brother?
Not a whole lot, man. But thanks for having me. Like I messaged you before, it's probably the last time I can be on for a while because I've been off the past 3 months. I've had my little summer vacation, and I go back to work probably next week. So
Damn.
Okay, so as Beam,
it's usually swing shifts. So I gotta
Hmm.
I'll be listening. I'll be in the chats for a while. So
You know, as Beam, we got it. So when you got S Beam on your show, you gotta milk
Yeah.
it until it's
Just drop those super chats. You know, it's all good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
S Beam, thank you for being here, brother. Next up, we have the one and only place for collecting Carlos himself.
Hello.
What's going on with you, brother?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me. Really excited to be here today. You know, I brought out some figures or some boxes, you know, so you guys can see and stuff. So I have the Stan Lee, Yondu, Punisher, and Daredevil. So I wanted to share a little bit of my collection with you guys. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Fuck. Yeah. So that's what I did. So I have them there along with my toaster and my
That's a flex.
yeah, there you go. So anyways,
That's a nice toaster.
yeah.
So you
thanks.
just wanted to put it out there just a little bit so people will understand what it is that you have in your collection.
Yeah,
that
because
you
everyone's
do
like,
have
does
to collect.
Carlos even collect? I'm like, bitch, here you go.
He only collects boxes. He doesn't collect
collects
the figures.
toasters.
He just collects the boxes.
Carlos, how rich
So
do you
now-
have to be to get that?
Now it's
toaster?
gonna be like they're gonna be like, yo, Carlos just collects art boxes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
that's all I do.
Oh, he
What'd
does.
you say, Will?
I said, how rich do you have to be to buy that toaster? Because I'm poor. So
I'm not rich. Like, let me just make sure.
how much is that chair you bought?
$100.
That's pretty
Exactly,
rich, bro.
I think we got
$100,
different
man.
definitions of rich here.
Yeah,
Pretty
see,
sure.
I know,
now,
we
Carlos
definitely-
is he's richer
Carlos,
than me, but that's
How much was that hat you got on your head, Carlos?
yeah, right.
This hat?
Yeah,
I don't know, $5.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's an
a lot of
MRD.
money.
that is
Quite
a lot
a
of
bit
money
for
bro.
a hat.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
Why?
It's like $5 for a
It's-
hat, bro. That's a lot of money, bro.
Jesus.
I'm just saying, it's just
Yeah,
$5.
you can get this free. I got a
My small-
Dodgers hat, but Carlos always gives me shit about it.
Because you're not from LA.
Can you wear a LA hat if you're not from LA?
Have you ever been to LA?
No, but I'm
Technically,
going to.
You're gonna wear an
Doesn't count.
LA hat and not
Future
be from
plans.
LA.
I like the Dodgers.
You know
I like
what?
Clayton Kershaw.
Here's the thing, bro. Like when Will tell me he's going somewhere, I'm gonna need proof. I'm literally gonna
That's
need
true.
proof
That's fair.
that he's
That's
on
so
a
true.
plane,
Printed out
that
tickets,
he's in
like,
like straight.
How
I
much
want
you
to print
show the
bro.
ticket?
like straight
Leo.
up.
I bought it, yo.
Yeah,
bro.
Leo.
Then he
Yeah.
returns it.
That actually doesn't
He-
even mean
he-
anything. Because I
he
bought
sent
New York
me a
Comic Con
message,
tickets.
right? He's like, "Hey, bro, is it okay if I come from this time, from this date to this date?" I'm like, "Yeah, no problem. Let me talk to Becca." Becca said it was fine. I told a lot of my coworker, a lot of my my clients, "Hey, I'm gonna be off from this time, just 3 days out of the 5 days." And he's like, "You know what, bro? I'm gonna buy Magicas instead." I was like, "Fuck you."
I did.
Because the magic cases.
You know
like,
why?
I'm
though,
gonna get
Leo?
Magic
Because
cases instead.
I was gonna go, but then Carlos was like, "Well, all we can do is really hang out at home. I'm not gonna take you anywhere." So I was like, "I'm not doing that." So I was like, "I'm." Just,
Well, I mean, because he's like, "You want to go to the beach?" I was like, "I don't want to go to the beach with your bitch ass." I was like, "I just I'm trying to
we
do
can go to
that."
the beach and talk about figures, dude.
I was like, "I ain't trying to do that." You know what I mean? Because I thought he was gonna
Riley
come,
would meet
like,
up with us. Riley would
and you know,
come.
like hang out with Riley or go to. I was like, let's
Mario.
go, you know, do stuff, and yeah, but I couldn't like, you know, go out every day. But
Well, he
I
only
was-
went to what do you call it, Star Wars celebration for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
I did, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Star
next I'm gonna
Celebration.
go to California. I'm gonna hang out with Riley and Carlos and Mario. And
Well, that was
Yeah.
hard though. Star Wars Celebration
Look
was
at
difficult for me.
Ask Chase.
Carlos figures still in the box. That didn't count.
No, they're
Still a
not in the
fake
box.
collector.
They're over there, and I've shown Will.
You're not,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can't
that's
see
right.
it. We can't see it.
I can
so-
vouch for him.
Yeah, they're over there. I just don't show my stuff because
Oh,
I
man.
don't want to embarrass you all. But you know, no, I'm just
Wow.
kidding. I don't.
So
really
you don't
know.
want
Statues.
you don't want to boss up and shut the room and show us out, right? That's what you're saying.
No, no. I just don't. I just don't like. Okay, here's the thing. I don't like to show what I have because then I feel bad that someone's gonna be like, well, if Carlos has that, then I want to have it too. So then they're gonna go and buy it. You know what I mean? So I just feel bad about
What's
that.
wrong with that?
Because then like, I don't know, like maybe they're gonna extend their budget. I don't know. I just feel weird about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So
I'll share my art prints everywhere. So you know.
yeah, because you know no one's gonna buy those.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for basically being here, man. Before we jump in, we have to say hello to our sponsorship. And we got a new one today. We got a new sponsor today.
Hey, guys.
Like, straight up. This sponsor basically, and this is partially brought to you by my guy, Riley Churro.
Oh my god.
Yo, so this is
Have
basically
you with
brought
the
to you
hat,
by
too.
it's hit up
look
Riley for your 1/6 scale churro needs. Definitely hit up Riley for some churros. I don't know why he put that hat on you, but wow. And then he has the churro with the mushroom. That, yeah.
California cowboy.
That looks interesting.
Wow.
Well, when you're
was
dealing with
very
food, you got to have a
interesting.
hat on at least. You got to at least have a hat on.
Yeah, you got to at least have.
What is that? What is
on.
that logo on the top left? What does that remind you of, you guys?
Yeah, I'm not even going to say it. Basically,
Yeah, we're not going. We're not
yeah,
going.
we definitely
I don't
going to say that. Anyway, Riley, thank you for being here, brother. With the
course,
churro,
man.
man. You know what I mean? It's I gotta say that I had no hand in that. That was strictly Spice Runner. He was the one who actually did it. So if you want to blame somebody, blame
course.
him. He bullied me in putting it on the actual show. But don't worry about it because next week I got something for him. Don't even worry
Did
about
he
it.
send you the original concept?
Angela Bassett. Oh
I
boy.
think he-
Hot dog.
I don't even
Yeah,
want to
I'm-
know what the original was.
It was pretty.
Oh god. I didn't see that.
Show is fine. So man, let me hinge the basket, bro. I'm sorry. Anyway, we got next up. We got
Oh, there we go.
classification. I mean, come on, man. If y'all
I
want the
remember
hair
having music
crack,
for this.
if you want the hair crack, you know where it's at. Is Will Rossification. Boom, 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 boom. All day, every day. Hair crack by Will. So definitely you want to get you some of that. Now, consider the simple fact that we are sitting here on this channel, and half of us are actually sitting here watching behind the scenes footage, or watching that world premiere, the Hollywood red carpet premiere of Black Panther. You want to basically stay secure, and especially if you have to grab some cheeks on the fly. So you definitely want to make sure that you got some of Cam's custom gloves. You're gonna need these. You're gonna need these gloves all day,
Let's go,
every
baby.
day. Let's go, baby. Make sure that you gotta have them Cam clean. Hey, embrace the cheeks. That is what it's
Throw 'em
all
up there.
about. Hold on, throw them up there, Cam. You got the
Let's go,
gloves
baby.
on.
Wow.
These are the winter versions. These are they're in a prototype stage, but
Nice.
got them for grip.
Hopefully the final turns out
You
as
got some
good.
good grip, huh? That looks good.
That's
man.
right. That's right. That's
Wow.
right. If she thick, you need to get these shits. Okay.
I want the winter ones, dude.
I had those in Vegas, so thanks. man.
Yo, all day,
Leo.
every day. Yo, what up?
Would you shave your beard? I'm not asking you. I'm just wondering. Would you shave your beard for $50?
No.
No.
Wouldn't?
Carlos
No,
offered
really.
me. What'd you offer me? A Thanos to shave?
I offer you a Thanos. No,
Yeah.
no. I offer you a Thanos to let your hair grow out.
Oh yeah, and
no.
you said to shave half my beard. And I
Half
was
your
like,
beard.
you know.
Just like
Never.
down the middle.
Yeah, right down the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for like, and I said just for the
That's even
stream,
crazy.
and then you can shave it after. He didn't want
Nah.
to. So.
I ain't
Because I have
seen-
to go to work for the next month with half a beard. So
No, I said for the stream only, and then you can.
yeah,
shave
but
it.
anyway, I'd have to shave the whole thing and
Nope.
regrow the beard, which would be a pain.
I
in the
ain't
ass.
seen my face in over 12 years. Ain't happening. I ain't never.
You don't
shaved
trim,
anything
Leo?
off.
You don't trim at all?
I trim. I just basically just trim when I have split ends and stuff like that. I
Oh,
come
okay,
around it.
gotcha,
You know what I mean? But as far as cut it off, nah, that ain't gonna work, bro.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
What
If
about
I
you,
cut it
Riley? How
clean-
often do you shave?
Like not that much, honestly. I don't think I got a little. You know.
You grow it, Riley. You'll
I've
start.
done
You don't
it.
shave, you plug.
I see you, bro.
Yeah, you see it. Cam sees it.
I'm telling you, bro. Rogaine. I'm not even kidding. Rogaine.
He don't need Rogaine.
Okay, fine. You don't need rogue.
He's
game.
too
Dude,
young.
I'm got it, bro. I'm masculine. I can grow it myself.
Anyway, let me address the chat real quick so we can move on and get it going. We got Tobar in the building, cousin Keith. We got Yomar Thule is in the building. Eric Hinky is in the building. We got what is it? Late Bloomer. Yeah, there we go. Late Bloomer. I got it. In the building. We got Feezy Figures in the building. We got Mike Fiella, Good for Health, Philip the Fool. Who else we got in here? We have man, quite a few. We got Raleigh out there. We got Spice Runner out there. We got Mr. Mom Collectibles out there. We got Angel. Who else we have? Renz Talentino, the very talented Renz Talentino, all day, every day. If you don't have one of his pieces, you are late to the party. Mary Sullivan. We got Feezy Figures. Who else we got here? DT Artman is in the building. Dingleberry is out there. Thank you for being here. Who else we actually got? We already had that $5 super chat by my guy, Ash Chase. Thank you for being here. Who else we got in the building? And we got quite a few people stumbling through, and there's going to be more definitely coming through here. Let me see here. Fig Fates is actually here with us today. Yomo is here. Jonathan King, my man JK is in the building. What's going on with you, Jonathan? I think we had Kate Carter, my man Malika Mabane, Frogman is in the building. Funky Code Santa is here with us. My guy, Funky Code, so glad to have you here, brother. We got Collector Joey in the building. Who else do we have, man? We got Abraham in the building. He said, hey, what's going on with you, bro? All day. Tyria is here. OG Mando is in the building. Pure Stewage is here with us. We got Dugito in the building. Let's see here. Who else is with us, man? Quite a few. Kinky Sphincter is in the building with us. Chicken Fajita is in the building with us. We bound to have some booty bots come in later on, so just stay tuned for those. But yeah, the booty, you ain't doing our duty unless you see booty. But anyway, who else we got? Jan Michael Jameer is in here, Primetime Reviews, and so on, man. Definitely so glad to have everybody here with us tonight. So let's dive in, man. Like, if the first one is going to be a bit. Now, here's the thing. We got Rodney in here. Thank you for being here as well. This first piece, we might as well just knock this out the park first, because I know this isn't something that a lot of people have been wanting to see. There are some that have been waiting for it. I'm happy it's out. I mean, I'm patient enough not to get it right away, but I know, like I said, I got it through Underground, so I know he'll get it later, and I'll find out. But anyway, we got a release. We actually got a release this week. Wasn't what everybody expected, but it's still a release nonetheless. And that is Captain Carter from from What If. Sorry about that. But yeah, you said better than Echo. But anyway, yeah, my Echo came yesterday, man. So I'm happy about that piece. Actually, no, it came today. So I'm definitely happy about that piece. Nice. But yes, so we have Captain Carter in the building. No, it is not for everybody, but it is for some of us. So I guess we just got to see how that kind of, ends up. And I guess like after this, they're going to actually now, again, we got this first. So I'm guessing not too far away is going to be that Hydra Stomper with that Steve Rogers. So, that's going to also be a compilation there. I think that too. Ooh, I definitely think that's going to be coming too, bro.
That one's going to be dope.
That one's going to be super dope. That's definitely going to be coming soon. So, definitely can't wait to see that piece. But I'm going to start with you, Riley. What you think about this, bro?
Dude, I mean, it looks cool, but like I said, I didn't send this to you, Lyle, so that you already know how my stance is.
Yeah,
it's one that I'm not crazy about. But hey, it still looks pretty cool. It's going to be one that I just pass on simply because I didn't have that like connection or love with the character in the series. The only one I'd probably pick up from the What If series would be the Ultron, because I really like that episode specifically, and I think that figure would look really cool. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. It's interesting how they went animated, because usually they do end up like keeping the realism. But yeah. Right. But since this is like an animated show, they wanted to keep that like same feature, which I understand. I don't know I don't know if that was if collectors would be happy with that or not, because it would be kind of cool to have this with like your Captain America, but it wouldn't really work because she's obviously animated.
Yeah, an animated version. Yeah.
Yeah, but you would have like the younger Steve Rogers from the show with the Hydra Stomper. You can do that, so that would look cool.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's pretty cool. The suit, the material, everything about it. It looks very like we were saying before, like animated tones. Like it doesn't look that like realistic. Like this looks a lot more like a toy than any other Hot Toys that we've seen before. They look a lot more realistic. But hey, you got that bike there. I wonder if they'll do anything with that. Probably not, but it would be kind of cool to have that as a vehicle. But I mean, nonetheless, it was just it's an okay release. Nothing too crazy, but it's still pretty cool for people who are collecting, and I'm happy for them for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I mean, I like this picture right here. It's kind of dope. But yeah, cool. I mean, it's not going to be for everybody, but I know it's for me. I'm happy about the release. I've been wanting this figure for a while. I mean, I like the animated take on the show. I actually am a fan of What If. So, you know, definitely I was excited about it. I just didn't know it was going to come so soon, but it did. So definitely incredible piece. Cam, what you think about this, bro? It's Marvel. It's not Star Wars.
It's Marvel. It's Marvel. But for me, it hit a low note, honestly, because like I love the What If series and I'm excited for season 2 to come out. But I'm just more so, I guess, in my own preference, I'm more into the MCU, the live action version. I would have loved to seen the version that we saw for like 5 seconds in Multiverse of Madness, because this one seems kind of smaller, you know, than like how she was depicted in the actual live action film. She was pretty buff. I mean, underneath that suit, or that suit had tons of padding in it. So I don't know. It kind of falls short for me. I think it's going to be great to somebody's collection who's really into this though, and it looks really good. But like Riley said, it does look kind of more so like a toy than like a collectible, you know? So maybe that's why it's a little off-putting for me, but yeah, it's great figure. Hopefully somebody will love it in their collection though.
So you're saying it's like a 1/6 Marvel Legends?
It's like it's like that's basically what it is. Yeah.
I don't know about that disrespect though. Come on.
It's this. I like it, bro. I love this piece, bro, to be quite honest. And I love the different swap out head pieces. I'm definitely going to have it in the collection. I can't wait. It's going to be incredible. Will, Mr. Fox Vacation, bro. What you think about?
Cam? Come on now. That's some shit right there. But I wouldn't. Okay, I wouldn't go as far to say that it's a 1/6 Marvel Legends. I don't feel like that, but I would personally, it's not for everyone, Leo. I think you're absolutely right on that one. I do think this is a very niche figure, I would say. I think this is one that I don't know if they had to make this out of obligation, like contractually, like maybe they have to make something from every Marvel property, and they were like, oh, let's make Captain Carter, right? That's not too bad, because it looks very accurate to the show. So if that's what you're going for, that realism or accuracy to the show, the authenticity to the character in the show, then for sure, I think they nailed that. It's like, I don't know though, because when I look at like Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen, maybe because they have masks, they still look like Hot Toys, right? Even if you put the head sculpt on, they still look really good. But when I look at this, I see like what the other guys have mentioned. Like I see a toy. Like I see the more of the toy than the hot toy, right? So, and that's kind of how I feel about it. But it is very accurate to the show, so they've nailed it ultimately. But I do feel like I don't know. I think this one layout, like I'm glad you're getting in like the people who are really excited about it. I think this one's gonna come and go, and people sadly are just gonna forget that it came out. Like I think I don't know if anyone was ever really that excited about it, except for maybe the diehard What If fans. But maybe I'm a little bit biased.
Definitely me,
because I didn't love What If. I really thought it was. I didn't even finish it because I was like, I don't know. I liked some episodes and some not, but I couldn't really fully get into it. Right, so maybe that's why I'm a little bit biased in that regard. But to me, I do feel like you know they're already discounting the Harley Quinn pretty heavily. I feel like this is going to happen with this figure too. Not saying it's not good and accurate, but I just feel like it I don't know. It's not the type of figure I feel like that you would have on your shelf and be like, this is the one figure that I'm really excited about. You know, this is like, it's just like kind of another figure that would complete a universe, I guess, so to speak. But it's not like you know, they might make I don't know, maybe they'll make a Captain Carter from Multiverse of Madness and we just haven't seen it yet. I feel like if they did that, then everyone would clearly go for that one over this one. It's not like Spider-Verse, I guess, where they still look like Hot Toys when you put the masks on, or even with the head sculpts, honestly. But I feel like this is to me personally, just a very like forgettable, easy pass figure. But it's not that it's bad. It's just that I feel like in a market where everything's so good now, from Hot Toys and in art and for prototypes in art, and, you know, from 3.0 even making really good stuff. And when you see this, it's kind of like, oh, that's kind of cool, right? Because every Hot Toys is cool, but I just feel like this one's easy to write off, I guess, unfortunately. Right. But it's not that they didn't do a good job, but it's, you know, it's just, I guess, the character and the rendition of the character. It's like kind of,
that's fair.
You know, kind of like forgettable to a lot of people. Not that the character wasn't good, just the figure itself and how it looks. You know, it doesn't have that lifelike quality that's gonna pop on your shelf. Or you're gonna be like, oh my god, this figure's really, really good. Like, I don't know, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that wow factor. Is what I'm trying to say.
Definitely. I mean, here's the thing. What I love about it is, again, we're getting variations when it comes to properties. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm glad that they're kind of dipping into animation. They did the same thing with Miles, you know, Into the Spider-Verse. I love that. I didn't mind I definitely like the Vampire Hunter Spidey. The Zombie Hunter Spidey. You know what I mean? So that's definitely decent. And, you know, again, we're getting, you know, collaborative pieces, you know, that you can, you know, have with this companion pieces. Again, like we have, I think 1, 2, 3, was it that 4 figures that we actually gotten from this line? We have the Zombie Hunter, Captain Carter. We have Steve Rogers and Hydra Stomper, and then we'll have the Ultron from it. So, and they could be giving us more, who knows? But I like the simple fact that they're giving us variation. I loved What If, and I love the concept of a Captain Carter. I definitely hope that we get a live action version of it, because if we do, I'll definitely get that as well. But I love this. I love it. I just love this. This was one of my favorite episodes of What If. It was one of my favorite episodes.
For me, Lael, the one comment I saw in the chat real quick, and like the only slight pushback, and I forget who said it, but they were saying like it looks like a toy because it is a toy. The only pushback I would give to that is that's not really why people buy Hot Toys. People don't buy Hot Toys because they look like toys. They buy them for realism. Exactly. Like you could buy, some people buy them to pose them and do whatever, but I would say like 95% to 98% are buying them for the realism. You're not paying that type of money for something that doesn't look real. So it's, you know, you're not, otherwise you'd go collect Marvel Legends, right? Like that's, or you know, I don't know, Mafex or something like that. Like they're good, but they're not on Hot Toys level, right? Like that's why point. Like that argument to me doesn't really hold much weight, because that's not why people buy Hot Toys. Like that's so.
Yeah. Gotcha. I mean, fair. I
understand where they're coming from. It just depends on what you're in it for, but I feel like the vast majority of collectors are not in it for it to look like a toy. Yeah,
fair. That's definitely fair. Fair. I mean, again, like I said, to each their own when it comes to it, because I mean, for me, it's just the simple fact that, again, I just love the variation. You know what I mean? I love to actually have variation in my collection where it's not all realism. Because I've you know, the thing is, even with the realism, I want them to go the route of more comic concepts with the realism. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you want to keep that real head sculpt, take some of the actual, I mean, I would love to see a comic concept Iron Man figure. You know what I mean? With the old classic suit. I would love to see that with a Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt. It would be incredible. So I'm hoping that we would actually see something like that down the road. Before we move on to SB, we got my man Booty Cousins in the building all day, every day. The Space Pimp, come on with you, brother. Yo, you had me dying last night, bro. When I made that announcement, I was like, yo, I just go ahead and Brother Cousins to get that 89. He was like, yo, I love you, but hell no.
Hell no.
He's like, hell no. Ain't give me that junk. Get on out my face. I'm gonna get to you in a minute, brother, because I saw your review of this, and that shit had me dying like earlier. But we'll talk about that in a minute. SB, what's going on with you, brother? What you think about this piece? Something that you'll actually get in your hands, man?
I will be getting it because Sideshow told me that their batch is coming in and they want to take my money. So I said, sure.
Definitely. There you go.
She's on the way as soon as they ship it. But these blogger photos, they're not hyping me up like I hope they would have been hyping me up for this figure. I really can't wait to get it in hand to actually see what it looks like, because I don't know if it's their lighting or not, because it just seems like the paint excuse me, isn't accurate even to the animated version.
Yeah. It's like if they would have gave it the animated shading, that would have been incredible. Yeah.
So hopefully it's different in hand, and hopefully I'm not selling it shortly after.
Definitely, man. I'll tell you one thing, though. As far as accuracy, is a lot better than what we got from that sideshow Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I will definitely give it that. It's definitely a step up from that. But yeah, I agree, bro. But I mean, for me, like I said, I don't know. There's something about it that I love when it comes to this. And then I think basically it would look better as a companion piece to something else. Like if you see this on the Hydra Stomper, it probably would look crazy. So
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So definitely, man. Captain Carlos, bro. What you think about this, bro?
Captain Carlos.
That was a good one. So I actually did like What If. Obviously it's Marvel. Yeah. I usually lean pretty heavy on Marvel, but I do have rules set for my own collecting just so that I don't buy everything or think that I can buy everything. So I stick to live action Marvel movies. So for something like this, because it wasn't that wave when pre-orders, it was still really cool just to collect pre-orders. I believe this is probably going to suffer from them making too many of these. So this is definitely going to go bargain bin. For me, what I'm probably going to do is once it gets pretty cheap, I will probably pick it up. And what I'm going to do is V Collectibles tends to sell, head sculpts. I'm probably going to just get the head sculpt of the actual actress and just pop it on here. So I have like the live version of that. So this is really more like a project piece for me. Once the figure becomes cheaper and once V Collectibles makes that head sculpt, if they ever, and if they don't, I'll probably just skip on it because, I do think the figure does represent accurately for what I saw in the, in the TV show. Because at the end, it does look animated, but I don't think this looks a lot different than, Gwen or Miles. They look animated as well. This looks animated. I don't think this looks any different than like a Cloud from Game Toys. That looks pretty toyetic too. So
Will's face.
Yeah.
Just see that.
It's true.
No, it's not.
I mean, I have Game Toys Cloud. I have Miles. I'll bring them out both, and they both look animated. You know what I mean?
I have them right behind me right now.
Do you have Miles Morales?
No, I don't have Miles Morales.
All
that
right,
one I'll give you
because I have both, and then I can compare them.
Bro, this is a place for collecting.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
he said some blasphemy. He insulted my Game Toys.
No, I mean they look great. I'm just saying that like it still looks animated. I've shown Riley, and Riley was like, "Yeah, that looks like a toy," and I was like, "Yeah."
Riley, don't
no, I didn't say that, man. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe I'll have to look at him again.
Definitely, man. I get it, though. I definitely get it. Shout out to Oilers Workshop in the building, man. Thank you for basically being here tonight, brother. So glad to have you. Got to get you on the show, man. Whenever you're free and you want to jump in, man, let me know and I'll get you on here, brother. But yeah, my man, brother Cousins, Space Pimp, bro. Like I counted what I was watching. I was like, I counted how many times you said, "Yeah, I'm just not feeling it, y'all. I'm just really not feeling it, bro." You said it 34 times, bro. You was like, "I'm just not feeling it, bro. I'm just not feeling it, bro. I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it, y'all." But yeah, what you think about this piece, bro?
Yeah, I'm just not feeling it, bro. I'm just not feeling it. Hey, solo me real quick.
Hold on. I'm about to do that right now. Hold on. There you go.
Yeah, there's a
okay.
mouse.
All right, now we see this right here, right?
Yeah.
And I get it. This looks like it looks animated too, but for some reason, him and I got Gwen too. Hold on. I got Gwen too. It's just something about these sculpts that are just more striking to me than that one. And I get it. We're locked into styles because what we're seeing, even with these, there's two different styles of animation with this, compared to What If. And I loved What If. I thought it was real good, whatever. But for some reason, these just have the head sculpts on these are just more striking.
Yeah.
Did you like that? Did you like
I think
the
they could
movie?
have did more with that with Captain Carter. That's just me. It looks too plain. It looks like the head sculpt almost looks like a $60 figure. It does. I'm not even gonna lie. I think they could have did more with that. I think they could have did some more contouring. I don't know, something that could have been done. A painter or somebody that's a better artist than I could have really come up with something for that. Better than that. And then I think it should reflect the price point a little bit. I don't know if it's exactly worth. Well, none of these figures are worth what they're charging. We already know that. But I feel that we're not getting a lot with this one. I don't feel the excitement with this release. I don't, and it's just, and I'm sorry to say that because I like Captain Carter. I wish we would have got. I wish we get, and maybe we'll still get it, like a Captain Carter, a Haley Atwell. Well, that one's Haley Atwell too, but we get a live action Captain Carter. I'm all for that. But
I feel you.
Just look at this guy right here, man. I mean,
looks like he can be in What If.
He looks better. He looks better.
it could be Brother Cousins, a simple matter of you just like Spider-Verse a lot more.
I really don't.
They look pretty much the same.
I don't think so. Let's pull it up. I mean, honestly, Esteem said something that made a lot of sense. We're looking at it and we're judging it. Yes, we're kind of judging it hard because we're looking at it here. When you get these figures in hand, it kind of is a whole other story. You're like, wow,
Get Cloud.
It's a little. It may be one of those type of things. Once you get it in person, it's like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, I think it also has to do with the hair, maybe, because Miles and Gwen have. I think their hair is a lot more detailed, maybe, than this anime.
It's like boxed. Like her hair is more boxed. It's like a box type.
But that might have to do with because the whole show is a lot more like.
Can we solo Will?
Type.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's gonna focus on. It wants to focus on my face.
Block your face, Will.
Block your
Put
face.
your hand up.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
That looks pretty animated too.
I think it looks more realistic, but it is still more like it. It is still
It's-
more like it is like animated, yeah. But it
It's
does look
animated.
more realistic.
It still looks more defined, even though it's animation.
That looks
still
way more
defined.
realistic, bro.
Yeah, I think it's the hair too, because the hair just looks really good.
Will's trying to like see with his hand covered.
I know.
It looks accurate,
It's
guys.
very
There it is.
difficult.
There it is. Will. There it is.
I mean,
It's not
I'm
like
not
you don't
saying
look
it's
at it
not
every
good.
day, bro. He looks at it all day.
I'm not saying
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I do think it looks way more realistic though. It has way more like, I don't know, skin texture to it.
Oh, that's what it is. It's the texture and it's the shading.
Yeah,
Isn't it like
Drop
that's
the
what
sword,
it
though. I
is?
gotta
Something
get
with that.
back
But I get what you guys are saying too, because it's like it's the style of animation, you know.
Damn, I'm
So
gonna
that-
buy Captain Carter just so I can compare all three now.
You should
So,
do it.
more so, and that's the thing. Like, so more so, what we're looking at is the simple fact that, and even if we're looking at the animated version, and S Beam, you said this earlier. When we're watching the animated show, the shading, the texture there was a lot better because, again, I guess it's more so perspective as well. And again, once we get the figures in hand, it might be, and that's what I want to see somebody review this piece, without, the blogger photos. I want to see it in person and what they can actually do with it. Because again, it's not to knock the blogger photos, but we know that sometimes they can heighten, it's like the editing sometimes can be a bitch as well. But again, like I said, once they get it in hand, I can't wait to see, what they do with it. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get it still. I don't know what Toya's gonna be like. You doing what? I know she's gonna basically say that. You know what I mean? But I mean, again, I'm gonna get it in hands. But I think, I like you said, like everybody's saying, I think it's just a little light on, just and it's not supposed to be realistic. It is supposed to be kind of toyetic because, again, the show itself, the way it is, it's supposed to be more so geared towards just like the animated style. But again, it could look better once we get it in the hands and we'll be able to see it. So, we just, right now.
I will say this. Sorry to cut you off, but I will say
go ahead.
this. May eat those words when we see it on that Hydra Stomper.
I hope I'm pleasantly surprised when I get it in hand. That's what I hope. So that's what I hope.
Yeah. I think that once we see it on the Hydra Stomper, it's gonna be dope. What she say? What Linda's name? Hell no, Linda.
Because it feels like somebody gets
You ain't gonna
flogged
never
today.
get flogged. Because I'm right there with you. I like the figure. I'm like, I like the figure. I love the show. I couldn't wait for this figure to drop. And I'm quite happy with it. Like, I'll still get it in hand. I'm all day in on this thing. I cannot wait.
Yeah,
I
I
cannot
haven't
wait.
canceled her, so
Yeah, I can't wait to get it, man.
She's on the
Because
way.
again, I can't wait to pose her next to, because I actually love Steve Rogers in the Hydra Stomper. So I think that's going to be incredible. So I definitely can't wait for it.
It's like
I'm sorry.
it's like these blogger photos. These blogger photos. It's like a bad trailer. You know what I mean? It just didn't get you hyped for the movie. That's how I feel.
It's like Star Wars.
Dude, get out of here, Carlos. Boys. He's
not me, Linda. I'm glad it's not diecast, to be quite honest. Me myself, I'm glad the Hydra Stomper is not, because the thing is, for spacing issues at home, especially how I want to do it, I'm happy that it's not, and it makes sense that it would be
expensive too.
Yeah,
like double the price, man. I'm so glad
it's already
not
$600 with Steve. So
yeah, because there were
crazy,
diecast,
yeah.
it'd be maybe 1,000.
Hell
I don't know
yeah.
if anyone's buying it at that price.
Yeah. I don't think people can expect diecast at that price when like the Hulkbuster is like $1,200.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
And even
So,
that sat on there for a while. So
yeah.
And that's Hulkbuster.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely in on that. I cannot wait to have it. So again, everybody out there, just let me know what you think about this piece, man, because I like it. I know secretly Cam's going to end up getting it. I think, everybody's going to get it once it basically drops in price. I'm just going to get it because, like I said, I love What If. I'm a fan of What If. You know what I mean? Just like, Will's a fan of Final Fantasy. You know what I mean? Carlos is, a fan of Teletubbies. Everybody basically likes they have their own thing. You know what I mean?
Did you watch that growing up?
Hell no, man. I was too old for it.
Oh, you were?
So,
I don't know.
Arthur.
Did you watch that growing up, Will?
Teletubbies now. No, I was too old. Yeah.
But you're white.
That don't mean shit, bro. That doesn't mean I don't like Teletubbies, bro.
Why do you have to make it about race?
I know. Maybe
it sounds like nice and sunshine.
Well, what was the show at the time? Like Recess? Anyone remember Recess? Like that was a good show.
That was my show.
Yeah,
you watched
like
that?
Arthur, yeah, like stuff like that. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold was pretty big.
You watch Hey Arnold?
Bro, Hey Arnold was the shit.
You relate.
I was late.
You relate.
I relate to Hey Arnold. Why?
Stimpy man.
What are we talking
Because he has some skinny ass arms too, dude. That's
No, man, why does Arnold have skinny arms? He's a football head. That's his defining characteristic.
I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to talk shit to you.
Yo, y'all are nuts, man. Anyway, everybody out there, just let us know. Now, I want to move on to this next topic because, like I said, it's one of the feature topics for the show because it's sort of concerning. Are we being fooled? This is the biggest question that we've been asking, and I know everybody's asking on the same stream, but it's just like, no, really now, are we being fooled? Because it's like, yo, stuff is magically hitting waitlist quick. Stuff that hasn't even been released yet is hitting waitlist quick. I know Carlos is gonna say this shit. I predicted this shit a long time ago. I've been telling you.
I didn't say shit.
That's true.
He's gonna say that. That's what he does. He's gonna be
Hey, man,
saying
I
it for 6 months.
In January 2nd of 2020.
You got what?
What?
What you
I
gonna
gotta
say?
toot
You
my
got
own horn
what?
when I can, bro. I gotta do it. Will always talks about himself, so why can't I?
That's usually wrong,
Sometimes.
Carlos. So yeah, you have to do that.
So
And then every time something gets announced, Riley's like, "I knew it. Something dropped today." And I'm like,
That's actually true.
That's true.
But I mean, like for real, like Carlos, I want to know how you feel
What's
about
up?
this piece, and if in fact it was even something that you were entertaining, at that point, to know that now. I mean, and come on, man, we know Carlos is an Iron Man fan. You know what I mean? Like that's just who Carlos. That's just what it is. But it's just like, okay, so I don't quite understand how this thing hit waitlist as quick as it did. Do you have any explanation because here's the thing, especially for a quarter scale, that's the thing. Mm-hmm. So are we seeing is this really the new age? But it can't be because of the simple fact that when we look at other companies and sellers, they still have it available. So what is going on? Is this just now a sideshow thing where they're just mainly more cautious about, getting batches, and we're going to see lower batches with it? This is more. Do you think it's just more them?
Yeah. So this came out on January 1st, right? So it's still part of that 2023 or 2022 wave of everything this year for the most part will probably hit waitlist if it's not too um, popular. Quarter scales sit forever. Sideshow knows it, right? Spider-Man, their Mark 42 reissue, whatever it is. Even the Mando, Pop Culture has to sell it super cheap. So I think it's just one of those where I think Sideshow knows, hey, the economy isn't the best. People aren't buying. And it's time to go on ahead and just limit pre-orders for ourselves. We don't care if, hey, if Alter Ego or whoever wants to buy 100 of them, that's up to them. But we don't want to hold stock. And I think that's what they're doing. And Harley Quinn, like Riley showed me, or they're literally giving away a Mark 50 accessory pack for free. If you buy a Mark 50, you get that pack special edition for free. So that's like what, $150 value. So they're just saying, we just want to get rid of everything, right? If we're not getting pre-orders, they're going to cancel it, or they're hitting waitlist. I mean, you can get it from other places because those places may be ordering, but Sideshow just cares about what they are holding in stock. And I think a lot of companies care about it too. Look at Prime One canceling Bloodsport, and a ton of things are going to hit waitlist, and more of them will definitely do so. Anything that's been announced in the last 6 months, 100%, those are probably the ones you want to worry about. Anything within the last 3 months, if you want it, pre-order it, but be sure because, like the Goblin, there can be another edition of that. So you'd be careful with that. But yeah, see, quarter scales, right? They're all going to go.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them because they don't sell, right? No one buys them. So why not limit it? And they don't want to, they don't care what Toys Wonderland is doing or Pop Collectibles or whoever. They're just going to care about what Sideshow is doing and how much stock they're going to be holding. So yeah, that's what I think they're probably doing because of the economy right now. So
yeah. Cam, let me ask you a question, bro. Were you able to secure any of these assets, bro? Like before they hit waitlist? Like, were you able to basically secure a spot? So let me ask you a question, Cam. Is there a figure that is currently sitting on waitlist now that you thought, oh, I'm gonna have a chance to get, and then you turn around and it's like, boom, waitlisted?
There was one the other day, matter of fact, that I had to actually join the waitlist for, but there was one. What was it? The classic Loki.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, classic Loki.
Yeah,
so
classic Loki.
Yeah. So it was about to go on waitlist, and I saw there was an update on like one of the groups that I saw online, and I saw that everybody was talking about it was going blue screen, and I panicked, and I was like, "Oh, I'm dropping 20 on this thing." I said, so I went ahead and just did the pre-order because I was like, "Oh crap!" So this is one that I actually got in on. That I didn't think I was going to be able to get because I really like this. I really like this figure, man. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just felt like I gravitated to it. Probably the inner will in me came out, and I was like, need a Loki, gotta have it. So yeah, this is one of the ones I was able to grab though. But it is getting crazy though because like a lot of these, like you said, they aren't even dropping yet, or they haven't even. They're not even 6 months out, and they're already gone. And we're like trying to figure out, all right, are they trying to play a game so that, we do more pre-orders, or are they just ordering low batches? So
I don't know if it will be a low batch though. I think, I'm not saying it will be a low batch. What I'm saying is how much stock Sideshow will hold.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Because Hot Toys can be like, well, we make 20,000, then it's cheaper for us. But Sideshow can be like, well, great, but we're only going to order 500. We don't care how much you guys order.
Yeah. I mean, they might get tired of sitting on a lot of stuff because me and Lil, we had a conversation the other day because we were like, all right, these figures, they keep popping up out of nowhere. It's like the Queen Gun like a week ago. We were like, where the hell did this come from? Like,
hell yeah, bro.
And then it was
especially after it was waitlisted and said it was out of stock and it was sold out. And then all of a sudden you get one.
And then a T'Chaka came out. Oh, we got 2 left, T'Chakas. And we're like, T'Chaka? From like 6 years ago? How the hell I'm like, is this used or like is it like what's the hold up here? Yeah, and they're selling it as brand new. So I'm like,
maybe they're trying to downsize their warehouse and moving shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean maybe.
So are they keeping? So come on, man. Do you mean that they don't have that much? They don't keep an eye on inventory that much that one just slips, underneath the cracks?
Well, it could be. It could be a thing where it's so much stock, and now that we're having all these sales, and now that they're slowly moving stuff out, like imagine all those like Infinity War figures and stuff that they were trying to push out the way. Now that all this stuff is being moved out, they're now finding stuff. It's a lot of a lot of crazy stuff happens in warehouses, from what I'm told. Yeah. So yeah, it's it's nothing behind the scenes or anything that they're doing crazy. It's just this is stuff that they're finding that just got pushed around, or was in a box, or the box was mislabeled, and they cut it through. It's like, what is that? Like, oh shit, we just found
this. Right. And as soon as they find it, bam, it is gone. That's the thing. It's like as soon as you get the email, I don't even check it, because as soon as you click on it, it's already gone. You know what I mean? Like it's already one of those things where it's going. Will, bro, what do you think? Like, I mean, again, like, for instance, this still baffles me, bro. Like, this still baffles me, bro. Like literally, we were talking about this last night, and you guys said, well, you can find it on a different reseller, somebody else will have it. But it still baffles me that, bro, it's already waitlisted, like literally on Sideshow. Like, is it
not popular enough?
Yeah, and that's I guess that's what it is. It's the level of popularity for these pieces. What do you think, Will?
Yeah, it's tricky, man, because I think with this one, what I thought was happening was, by this point, people had already made up their mind. Like, the typical collector, when they saw the joints and they saw the skinny body, people were like, nah, I'm out, right? And as popular as Peacemaker was as a show, I found it pretty interesting that people weren't really like lining up to pre-order the figure. And it could have been because of what I just mentioned, because the original photos they showed, the figure was terrible. It was like the joints looked bad, like the body looked too small. It only had like the open mouth head sculpt, and it just looked weird, and everything about the figure looked below Hot Toys standard. So maybe a lot of people were just like, fuck it, right? And they never even bothered to look at these photos. And like Carlos said, this has clearly not been a very popular figure. I mean, I don't know. We talked about how terrible it was that night, and then like we never really talked about the figure again until they updated it. And we were like, oh, that is a lot better. And they were like, anyway, and we just kind of moved on. Like it was never like as good as the show was. I don't know if like people were lining up to buy Peacemaker. It was like, and that was very interesting to me, because usually a good show and a good character means people are going to want the figure, but it didn't really equal that here. It didn't lead to that. So. And that's kind of what was super, I don't know, just like that was like unusual, I feel like. But nonetheless, the head sculpt looks great. The figure looks good. But as far as the waitlist goes, the most surprising one I've seen, honestly, is what's about to happen to Green Goblin, because that is probably the most surprising one. The other ones Carlos mentioned, like, hit the nail on the head. The quarter scale figures do not move well. That's very clear.
Wait. So Green Goblin's about to hit waitlist?
He's the deluxe version. Green Goblin's about to hit waitlist. Yeah.
That's how
the hobo
version.
It slows top.
The OG.
Yeah, the OG, the Green Goblin. Yep. So
popular figures.
And that's one, because that's Riley. That's the first one that I can point to and be like, that's a popular figure.
Exactly.
And that one's about to hit waitlist. Maybe it's not as popular as we thought. Maybe because it's $375. Maybe people were just going to wait for the hobo version, and that's what they did. And then people aren't going to get the original one because Cam, like, there's two versions now, and I feel like most people are probably going to get the hobo version.
Well, three.
Yeah. With the third one? What do you mean?
Yeah, so like there's three SKUs.
The one, I guess the one.
Right, yeah, right. Well, we mean like the non-deluxe version. But basically, like, if you get the OG one or the hobo version, most people are probably not going to get both. They're not going to double dip. But I would assume most people are probably just going to get the hobo one. So hobo goblin. But I do think, I don't know, it's interesting that the OG Green Goblin is about to hit waitlist. So I think it's for real. I think Carlos I think all you guys are right. I think Sideshow is taking this seriously. They don't want to sit on dead stock. I think they've made that pretty clear. They could do what Carlos and others have mentioned before, where they have a wait list and then they do another batch based on the wait list demand. And then they do that. That could be something that they do. But I think, for sure, if you start to see these figures, like, I think all of the people who are probably watching this stream are monitoring the Facebook groups. People will find blue screens. So if people will post them, and you need to monitor that, because if this is a figure that you really want, you should get it. Like, I mean, it's like Alter Ego, and I know other shops still have this figure, and they still have classic Loki too. So it's not the end of the world. Like, you could always get it from pop culture. If you're willing to buy from Hong Kong, you could buy it from Hong Kong, right? So it's not like the end of the world if Sideshow sells out. and like you don't get it, like there are other options. So but it is something to consider. So like I know for me, Lael, like if Cad Bane hits blue screen, I'm not going to play around. I'm just going to pre-order it.
You're just going to pre-order.
That's going to be the one. Or DX Vader, right? If DX Vader hits blue screen, you could see a lot of people are going to be rushing to Sideshow. So I mean, those are the type of figures that are super popular. So I don't know if they're going to do that. They might not limit the stock on those, but on Goblin, where I thought maybe I thought he was more popular than he is. And like, you know, this is probably like a middle range popularity figure. And they were just like, we're going to limit the stock on this. And Doc Ock could be next, and Electro. So
I still think we're even going to see a pre-order window after the holidays.
Yeah, we might. Like, and anything like Carlos said that's being announced, like as of now, like you're probably going to start to see those things go. I think we're in a tough economy. I think people are not buying, and there's too many options, and things are getting higher in price. And like Sideshow's not gonna. They don't want to discount their figures. Like the Mark, what was it? The quarter scale Iron Man that just came out. They literally the day it released put it on sale. Like like that's the type of stuff that Sideshow is like. This is getting real tiresome for them. So like this, they don't want to keep doing that. So this is they're gonna be like, hey, let's create a little FOMO and limit our batches and not destroy our warehouses, and then that's probably what's happening here. So if you want to any figures that have been announced, like there's some like Shang-Chi and Wenwu, I think they were announced old enough where you're probably okay, where they're going to make enough. They Sideshow already put the orders in probably, but it's like for this type of stuff, like newer stuff, like I think Doc Ock could be on next. I think the standard Doc Ock already is gone, so now it's just the deluxe.
It's like from the day No Way Home hit theaters till now, all that for the most part, and anything within from July 1st and up, I would say it's like, okay, this shit's gonna hit waitlist. That's
the only thing is DX Vader. I don't know about him because he's so popular. Like he's so popular.
He might be the exception. Him and a few, but dude, I wouldn't be surprised if like RoboCop goes. And
RoboCop. Stuff like that.
Mark III goes.
Mark III.
They all
stuff like that.
Going.
Well, I'm sorry to chime in, but this also, like a lot of these Spider-Man figures, when they first came out, I know they had that weird thing where it was like you could just pre-order them without paying anything, right?
Yeah, like there was no NRD at that point.
Yeah, there was no NRD. So, what do you think that played a factor into?
Maybe can you do that with Goblin? I mean, I can try it right now and see, but
no, that's why a lot of people like
not anymore.
So it wasn't a Sony thing. Like Sony was like, I don't know, I forget. It was like Sony.
I don't know. It was the Sony thing at the very beginning. But here's the thing: is like when you did that, eventually it would, like, say for instance you did it and you canceled the order and you tried to go back in and do it, then they would charge you the NRD.
Exactly.
Like that was nutty.
Their cancellation must be really high, right? I'm assuming they're like, okay, we have 500 orders for Green Goblin. And right now, our average cancellation rate is 10%. It's probably higher. Shit. So that means we're going to be left with 450. We're going to have 50 dead stock, and no one's pre-ordering. You know what I mean? So like, it's just basic stats at this point. Like they're just looking at their numbers. They're looking at all that, and then they're like, okay, like what percentage of people are converting? Which means go from waitlist not to pre-order, but waitlist to buy and take home. And they know that percentage at this point. So they're just looking at numbers because in the economy that we're in right now, which again, it should get worse, we're going to see more of that. So,
because I want this Goblin, but I'm still kind of holding out. Like even if it
goes, this was the version
out,
you said you wanted.
Yeah, I think I'll probably get this one. I don't know. I'm still undecided, but this is the one I'm leaning towards. I'm still going to hold out. Like, I mean, because Alter Ego and other places have it. I can get it from Pop Culture if I want. Like, I'm willing to wait. So I'll just hold out.
I'm definitely more aggressive on the figures that I know there will never be another version of that. Like a Yelena can go on waitlist, and I'm like, yeah, but there's going to be other Yelenas.
There'll be other Yelenas.
Yeah,
right.
like
Kate
which one?
Right,
Kate Bishop. Okay, there's going to be other. Like, which ones of these? Like, are we really going to get another Green Goblin? Probably not. Another Doc Ock? Yeah. Probably not.
Probably not. Probably not.
You know, but like Wenwu, Shang-Chi, yeah, we are. So not too worried. You know, so you kind of have to look at it like that. Like, which ones do we know we're going to get more of, and do we care about it? Do you love that figure that much? Where even if the future ones look better or, arguably better, then do you want to get those?
I think if it's like a must-have for you, then I would pre-order. Like I said, if it were Cad Bane, I'd already have pre-ordered it. Like if I knew it was low stock like this. But for Green Goblin, like I really do want it, and I love it. But I was like, I don't love it like I do Cad Bane or Darth Vader. So it's like I don't feel like I need to rush out for it. Like if I miss it, I miss it, right? But Cad Bane, I can't miss. So
Yeah,
those are,
definitely.
so if Green Goblin is that to the people watching, then you should pre-order it probably. But
Yeah.
Definitely.
if not,
Riley, real quick, Riley, like, is this like, for instance, I mean, being a big Spider-Man fan, you know, such as yourself, was this a day one for you right here?
This one, I didn't day one it, honestly. It's funny you say this. So for me, I'm getting most of or almost all of the No Way Home line, obviously, because I love the film so much. But I was one where I was like, I'm still gonna wait because I'm gonna see if anything I can grab a discount or something. But
Yeah.
a couple days ago when that Goblin, it said low stock. The first 5 minutes I saw it, I ordered it. I ordered it right away because I was just like, I did not want to take chances because that's a lot of people said it in the chat, and I think panelists here, they said that like, with certain figures that you don't want to take the chance on, like myself, that Goblin was one that I'm not going to take a risk on. I just wanted to confirm my order. And another reason why I've been ordering with Sideshow is because of what's been going on recently with the delivering, like with that quarter scale Iron Man that released, I think it was Monday of this week, and Sideshow just has it in stock, like ready to go to give it to you. I think that's another big incentive for me to pre-order because I feel like for the past like 5 or 6 releases, all of them have just been like, okay, we're charging you, we're gonna give it to you right away. So I really
Echo was like
Echo was quick.
Echo was right away.
He's in the comic stores.
Exactly. So I'm saying with No Way Home, that's not something that I'm really gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna wait a couple months to get. Like I want to have that in my display as soon as possible. And with what Sideshow is kind of telling us right now is that they're kind of getting it as soon as possible. I don't know if that will stay, like it'll stay as a constant thing. I'd hope so, but that's another reason why I was like, okay, I need to order this. And another thing is, even if it does hit waitlist, like other people said, I don't think that you should be worried because as long as you're on the waitlist, like Sideshow will get another batch of them. Like, so I wouldn't get like panic and say, oh, I missed out. I just did it because I wanted to make sure to get it as soon as possible. But I can pretty much, I wouldn't guarantee it, but I'm pretty confident that Sideshow, like they'll give you a conversion of your waitlist. Like you'll get it for sure if you put yourself on. That's what I think, in my opinion. But because they've done it before. Look at for the perfect example is Arena Boba Fett. That was one that we always scouted and said we think it's going to come back or whatever. It's not going to come back because it's an exclusive. But I think there was like four times, for instance, where people got their conversions. I even got mine on a conversion of waitlist. So, and that was an exclusive, which was supposed to be limited. And these are just normal figures. So that's why I think. Yeah, go ahead. I
was going to say, you have to look at it from all right, so when Sideshow's looking at this, right, they're going to understand. So let's say the first figure, the first batch, whatever they're going to get goes waitlist, right? They're going to get a second batch, right? And that's how people are going to convert. The problem is that for them to get that second batch, they're going to look at the waitlist and they're going to say, okay, there's 1,000 people in the waitlist. And we know whatever percentage, let's just throw in 20%, right? Which is 200 people or 200 figures. They're going to pre-order, they're going to buy. But they understand that the second batch, the Hot Toys minimum is whatever that may be, 500 or 1,000. They're not going to do another batch if they know there's not enough demand on the waitlist conversion is low, and that additional batch after the first one sells out, it's way higher than the demand on the waitlist. Then that figure probably won't get another batch unless people cancel. Hopefully all that made sense. But that's typically how retailers or these things would end up working out because there's a minimum. I just don't know the minimum of what Hot Toys requires for additional batches. I'm sure there is 250, 500, 1,000, and all that's going to be. So I'm just going to say, well, we're not going to order an additional batch if there's not even enough demand on the wait list that we know it's going to convert through.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I didn't really consider that. That's true, but I'd say more so for like your really popular figures, like just in my opinion, like Green Goblin, like that one. If it hit waitlist, I think that will have a high enough batch to where they'd convert waitlist. Personally,
but like Peacemaker, Kate Bishop.
But it's funny you say that with the Peacemaker. Loki. I mean, I saw people get their waitlist converted to pre-order Peacemaker. So I don't know.
Maybe we get
that kind of. Yeah, there might be a few because I know Nick.
See, and that's my point. Like, again, that's where it's like, okay, fool me once, shame on me. I mean, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Know what I mean? Like, it's that type of situation. Like, when you jump in the gun to basically, adhere to these wait lists, when it goes to wait list, and you just jump in and say, you know what, nah, let me just put myself, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's converted. It's like, wait a minute, did you have it there the entire time? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was it something that you knew
Right.
that you had it balanced out? It's just the simple fact that, okay, we just wanted to kind of monitor and see if people did or gauge the interest to see if people really were interested in these pieces and were willing to basically go ahead and jump. Because I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I bet you people who have actually they've put themselves on a wait list for that KX Enforcer, there's going to be a lot of conversions. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There's going to be some
It's
conversions.
smart business, right?
Yeah, it is smart, but it's just like, yo, is it? I mean, come on, man. Like the only thing that I'm yeah, it can go both ways because it's one of those situations where people just may not have it at the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just wanted to pre-order to put it on some type of plan, whatever. And then all of a sudden it converts. Boom, it's a done deal for you. So again, I mean, I get it because it's a great business tool, but it's just like, to how far? You know what I mean? Bean, what you think, bro? Or wait, were you gonna say something, around?
I was just gonna say really quick, like I think that the only thing that would kind of like to block that one out is because I think that Sideshow would know that would be like a really bad PR move, in my opinion, because they keep making emails and saying like, oh, you're gonna miss out on this. Don't FOMO out. I think they're doing that on purpose, like as a business tactic, like everyone's been saying. But I think that if they do like get a huge batch and it just ends up being in stock, like a lot of people will be mad at that, and they know that. That's what I think. So I think that also like. I don't think that they'd be kind of shooting themselves in the foot in the end of the day because
I'll say this: it'll be too late at that time because they'll have everybody's money. Everybody will be happy because they're getting their figures faster right now.
Right.
It is. I think this is. We can't. We have to look at it. This is a tactic.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a tactic. It works.
That works.
It works in their best interest.
But Sideshow as a business or a smart business, you don't think short term, you think long term. So in 2 years when figures are in, or a year and a half when figures are in, and if things sit in stock, sure, you win for a year and a half when the economy isn't bad. But when the economy is back to being good, you're gonna lose a ton of people. People like us who will still be around, we won't forget that and we'll talk about it. And then when things like this happen again, it's like, nah, you can go. We know exactly what you're doing. So yeah, it would be a horrible PR move, but unless Sideshow's just thinking like we need a cash influx right now for whatever reason, then they're thinking short term. But I doubt that they are.
Yeah.
So
I mean, listen, as a business, you got to survive, and I applaud their efforts for what they do. Those are right. I'm not. Definitely. I mean, who was that? TK. Was that TK 592? I agree. You know what I mean? Basically, it's not wrong. I definitely don't think that what they're doing is wrong, but they just do still have to be careful about that, though, because the thing is, it's like you don't want to shade, some of your loyalists and people who have actually been there for a long period of time. You know what I mean?
It's
you
deceiving.
gotta,
If it's
I think it's funny that we're right back where we were in 2020 collecting pre-orders again.
True. They're getting people
right back.
I mean, this is how it was prior to COVID, right? Like everybody would just pre-order and then things would just sell out.
Yeah, pretty much.
That happened. Right. It's
So we'll. I mean, again, we'll. I don't know. It's just. Brother Cousins, what you think about that? I mean, S Beam. I was going to S Beam because I didn't really hear from you, bro. Like real quick before we go to Brother Cousins, man. What do you think? I mean, is there certain things that you've wanted that you've missed out on, or do you even care? Just like, I can get it elsewhere. I'm not really worried about it.
I'm one of those where I can get it elsewhere. It's definitely not when somebody says something's hitting blue screen. I try not to panic, and that's that's like in the kitchen. When you're working in the kitchen, rule number one. If you're on my team, there's don't panic. Number one is don't panic. And it applies to here too. Blue screen, don't panic. Shop around. There are good deals elsewhere. And even if you don't want to go overseas, there are other shops here in the States that can help you out. So I mean, once those other smaller shops start running out, then you might want to probably worry about panicking a little bit, because then head back towards the Sideshow, see what's going on. Join the waitlist if you have to, but I'm only on the waitlist for the exclusive Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
that's the only one I have on waitlist.
Man, I got that right off the bat. Because the thing is, when you got people like Captain Carlos in your ear, you might want to get that. Like, you know what I mean? or you getting that Vader? Yeah, you know what I mean? So like when you have people like that, but again, I got it right off the bat because it was that exclusive piece that I was looking at. I wanted that exclusive. And
once it goes waitlist, you're gonna be like, "Oh, thank you, Carlos, for telling me to get it."
Well, the only one I truly wanted from the show is Vader. So
yeah. There you go. There you go. Will, you got Vader on pre-order, don't you?
No, but I'm on the wait list. So
you're on the wait list?
because I mean, I can just get the regular deluxe one, but I know that Vader, the exclusive one, we all say we don't care about the hologram now, but whenever that Vader sells out, everyone's gonna be like, I want the exclusive. Like the Venom. Remember when the Venom sold out? All the Venom exclusive had was like a little separate, tiny little Venom head. But then the exclusive was going for like twice what the regular version was. That was it. So that's why, like, to me, if I ever wanted to sell that Vader for whatever reason, the exclusive would go for way more and hold its value way better. So to me, why not put myself on the wait list? Like, I'm going to get that figure anyway, so might as well. So that's kind of the way I look at it. I mean, just looking at the long-term value of the figure too. Like, I mean, I'm going to get the figure regardless, but the exclusive version, people just, when they see the term exclusive, they go crazy for it. So
this is true.
It's a thing.
This is very
all
true.
it is a hologram, but that's it.
Yeah,
so.
This is true. Brother Cousins, man, it is, I mean, again, anything that you I mean, what do you because the one thing I do want to applaud is the simple fact that we are seeing a shift, with sideshows. You very rarely, unless basically notified by Hot Toys, there hasn't really been any delays lately, bro. The figures that they get out as soon as we actually see them go hit production, a lot of people are getting these notifications charging soon. Like literally quick.
And I'm impressed with.
I'm definitely impressed
with them getting this stuff out. Like with Echo, when I saw Echo in my comic store, I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, really? Damn, that was quick." Wow. They're really going after they're really going after the other sellers. They're going after resellers. They're really trying their best to get this stuff out and get it in our hands as fast as possible. And I applaud them for that. I definitely applaud them for that. That's been a complaint for years. And it looks like they're finally doing something about it. Now, caveat to that is this whole wait list and, making it, putting a gun to our head and making us pre-order. Like, what you want? You got to buy it now.
You got to do it right now.
Which is, I mean, in some ways, depending on how you look at it, is a good thing because it makes you lock in really on what you want. Because there's collectors, I mean, like myself, I'll see, I like this. So I'm in this lane. I'm in that lane. I like Batman. I like DC. I like Marvel. Now, what do you really want? What do you can't live with? Oh, you want this Star Wars? You better get it now because it's not going to be there. But I still think they're gaming us. I think it's game. I think it's a way for them because my thing is how many things have we seen go? Have we seen anything yet that hasn't been released go completely to sold out? Have we seen that?
No, this is true.
We haven't seen that. That's the thing.
True.
We
still wait list. Everything is still sitting on wait list.
All that wait list is like, okay, they wait. How many people we got wait list? Okay, good. We'll get another order of them things and get them. That's what I'm thinking is going on, and it's a good metric for them to track how much product they need to get, so they're not just having stock just sitting in there. I think that's what's going on, and I mean, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense, but like Carlos was saying, if we come to find out that's exactly what they're doing, we're not going to forget about that shit.
It's going to be an unforgivable thing at that point. Well, not.
It won't be unforgivable, but it's
like, you know what, it is what it is. But at the same time, y'all could have told us. Like, I mean, if you really was hurting, I mean, just you could. But again, I mean, knowing that you have loyalists and people will stick by. I mean, come on, you don't have to. But then again, like people have said, it is a great business tactic. You know what I mean? Especially if you want to gauge, and see who is willing to do what. You know what I mean? If you want the figure, if it's available, and if you say you want it, then you got to show us. Show us that there's an interest. You know what I mean? And that's what they're doing.
Exactly. Those quarter scale figures, though, I agree with Carlos on that. Those are
you can't do that too many times.
I know. What the hell's going on tonight? But that quarter scale figures, those quarter scale figures are they're because they learned with that Mando. They learned with that Mando. They learned with a lot. There was a lot of Iron Man. Spider-Man. He's still available, right? Yeah. Like 5 years later.
Yeah.
So They love, but those are gone. They're going to do low batches on those for real. That's a real thing.
And that's the thing. Like, there's going to be a low batch on a couple of things, man. Like, but here's the thing: is it's like it's not really bad. It is smart for them because again, they have been sitting on stuff for years. Like like not too long ago, that finally, and Infinity War Thanos went on waitlist. You know what I mean? Finally, after how long?
After they discounted the hell out of it, yeah.
After they, you know what I mean? That thing was sitting there for a while. Hell yeah! And
I think
still
it was 30%
that damn
off free shipping, and then it sold out.
Hell yeah! And I think that that hologram Iron Man is still there, right? Isn't it still available?
Which one?
The one that
too many.
They should give that to everybody free in the mail. Just for value customers.
Merry Christmas, y'all, for being members.
Yo,
You're the best. Y'all the best.
hell yeah! For all my loyalists, here you go. Here's the thing. I got a super chat by Collector Joey. Let me pull that up. He says real quick. Y'all probably see it before I see it because my computer's running real slow.
I still don't see it.
You don't see it yet?
Not yet.
No.
Hold up.
I see Waitlist was. There we go.
There we
There
go.
we go.
You see it now? Okay, there you go. So that is his question, and so I will answer that question first. So, Collector Joey, outside of this, of course, I collect comics. That's just something I've been doing since at birth. So yes, I've been collecting comics for years. Besides that, I'm a musician as well. I'm a producer. So basically I do a lot of engineering work and stuff like that. So those are my side hustles, my main jobs. That's basically everything that I do. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I can answer for Carlos too. Carlos owns a couple of brothels.
Yeah, he does.
Pretty much, everything that you actually seen in House of the Dragon, every female that you've seen on House of the Dragons.
They're legit though. They're legit.
They were legit, and they were loaned to them by Carlos. So definitely that's his whatever. Anybody else want to answer this question, though, man?
I'll answer it.
Yeah.
I collect I collect a bunch of different stuff from like luxury pens to like collector pencils and stuff, which is really weird, but like I have some here. And like they're nothing really unique, but there's by this company called Blackwing. So like some of these pencils and stuff, just pretty basic pencil, but they make like limited runs and stuff, and like you'll buy them for like $5, and each of these pencils is worth like you buy I think a set of 12 for like $15-20, and then each pencil ends up being worth between like 30 and like the high ends to like $100 per pencil and stuff for a stupid pencil. So anyways, I collect
That's
weird
cool,
stuff
man.
like that.
You like collecting the exclusive stuff, so
Yeah, sure.
it's good, man. But for me, I like playing piano. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Working out, that's always fun, even though Carlos doesn't think I do.
You
But
can
I do.
tell.
We see you. We see
Thanks,
it.
man. Appreciate it. And then playing tennis, stuff like that. I mean, that's what I like. I mean, there's so much other cool stuff out there besides collecting, bro. But collecting is great. I mean, nonetheless. But as far as collecting other stuff, I think we all collect other stuff, right? Like I'm
a
art
shoe
prints,
head,
like
fingerprint,
statues.
shoe
Sneakers.
head, bro.
I don't do
Oh my
sneakers,
God.
but like life size props. Like I have a couple Kylo Ren helmets, like stuff like that. But yeah, man, I just music is. I recommend that. Like I've had people message me about that, Leia. I don't know about you, but they've always said like, "Oh, I feel like I'm like too old to start music." You're definitely not.
Hell no, you're not.
Like,
You're
I
never too old.
started at 19, which a lot of people would consider too old too. So I mean, and I just started and at 19 and started doing it from there. And like, so you can totally learn an instrument.
Yeah.
And it's really rewarding, actually. It's really fun. It's challenging, but it's fun.
Hell
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. What about you, Cam?
I have a collection of ant farms that I actually dig tunnels for in my spare time. And
Really?
no, I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
Oh, I thought you were
Like,
for real.
dude,
I really thought you were for
like,
real.
what the?
I'd be like, yeah, that's cool shit.
Whoa. I'd be like, yeah. No. I used to do music. I used to write music for a couple different people, but kind of stopped that for a little bit. And I golf a lot now with my dad. So that's like my thing.
nice.
It's like golf now. Yeah.
I've never golfed. It's hard, man. I've heard it's hard.
It's tough. So I played baseball in college, so it's kind of like
expensive,
it kind of translated a little bit better for me because it was like hand-eye coordination. So
Be sure.
I got to talk
It's
to you,
fun.
Cam, because I have a really good friend that went to high school with that played baseball at UMES at the same time.
Oh,
I
did
think
he?
you were
Okay.
probably there, so I got to talk to you
Okay.
about that. Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I can answer for brother Cousins too. he collects the booty.
Yeah.
That's what he does. Carlos,
all you need.
Brother Cousins collects the booty. That's what he does.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say pimping.
Is that a hobby? Be like, is that a hobby, pimping? Because that's my
He's just pimping.
Hey.
I do. No, you. I mean, I'm working on an album right now. I do music. I hated saying music as a hobby because at one point music was, it was a life. It was a lifestyle. It was, a way of earning money and everything. But now that I'm old, now that I'm older, it is more. It's taken. I fell back on it a little bit, but I'm getting back into it. So definitely music. Another big hobby would be cooking. I love cooking. I'm become a little bit of a foodie. And the other thing would be a sneakerhead.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Bro. It's hard not to be. Like literally, it is hard. Like I've toned it down over the years. Like I don't do it but if there's exclusives or if there's something that is nostalgic, you know what I mean, I'll do that. Is because somebody on this panel had some nostalgia when I went to Celebration, and they wore them every single day, and I was like, that's fucked up. You just gonna rub it in my face? And he had the classic
bread ones.
Yeah, bro. Riley had the ones, bro. But he had the classic ones. He had the vintage ones. I'm not talking about, bro. He had the ones, bro.
He was flexing, bro.
Riley, one of those people to be like, these old things. Oh.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god,
right next to me.
It's just Tuesday.
Dude, brother cousin, you mentioned a really good one that I forgot, like cooking. I just started cooking more recently. It's actually pretty fun. It's like it's pretty cool. It's like rewarding when you actually like put effort into it.
This is here one of the pens and stuff. It's called a Mont Blanc. I don't know if you can see it. So it's one of those.
It's like a James Bond pen, dude.
It's like it's a pen. It's just a pretty.
Damn, that's a thick pen. Shit.
Yeah, it's engraved.
I think we all like video games too. That's another hobby.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Video games are good.
I just find it hard for time for video games.
Yeah, because you have kids and stuff. So
I know. Yeah, it's like
stuff. Unless you play games with the kids, then that's.
I play with my nephew Fortnite. Like he's in Arizona.
Nice.
So like 3 hours difference. He'd be like, let's get on. I'd be like, all right, let's get it.
Yeah, Fortnite's fun.
Awesome.
Hell yeah, straight up. What about you, S-Beam? I mean, you're on your creative side. I mean, you gotta let people know what you do, brother.
Well, yeah, I still mine's still toy related for the most part, but head sculpts, painting.
Yeah,
painting.
Let me pull that up. Like I gotta pull that up real quick. I love just looking at myself. Let me see that real quick. That's crazy, bro. That is insane.
That's pretty cool, man.
And the beard and everything. The beard look better than mine.
That beard does look dope.
That beard is on point, bro. Like I love it, bro. Dope.
Awesome.
Even got the eyebrow down. Dang.
Yeah.
You got the rock kind of expression.
Yeah.
Love it, bro. That's incredible, man. But yes. That is
Homelander sculpt again. That was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that Homelander? Because that looked good.
It was Homelander sculpt. I purchased it on eBay. I did find some glasses.
Oh damn! You got glasses too.
I'm still debating on whether I get the hat or not. I might have to make it myself. But.
Dope, bro. Dope. So yes, that's dope. That's dope.
Actually pretty good. Yeah, that's
good.
It's better than
Found
Stars.
it on eBay.
That is
definitely better than
That looks good, man.
I just painted it.
That's pretty close to that V Collectibles one, or is that the V Collectibles one?
It could be.
That was really good.
It
Found it on
definitely
eBay
looks like
blank.
it.
So
Yeah, it probably
I was
is.
blank and you painted it. That's dope.
That's dope.
It looks really
bro.
good.
Looks good.
Yeah,
Work.
I like
The
it,
eyes,
man.
the hair color, all looks good.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, that looks like
It's pretty good.
kind of like the V. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good, man.
It's like a blonde Carlos. Yeah, it looks good though, bro.
That's a compliment.
Dope, bro. That's
Compliment.
Yeah,
pretty
bro.
dope.
He said compliment.
Bro, Homelander's a beautiful man. He may not be a good man, but he's a beautiful one. So
yeah, I'll be
So,
selling it when I'm done.
You have a
I don't know
weird,
Homelander, so.
like,
Remember,
metric of what
everybody
you
was
consider.
asking about that Captain America and would it arrive? I've been seeing posts, bro. Is that true? That
Captain
sideshow is that
Oh, yeah.
cap.
Oh, yeah, I saw it on there. I saw it today.
Yeah.
It was
You
on
saw
there
it
now.
today, right? So
Yes,
is it
he
oh
did.
like
yeah.
It's like a limited, like they have a
They were
limited
limited
amount.
to 300 for you get $20 off of it. That's what they did.
Yeah. So it's not like you only get. They only have 300.
Yeah, they're gonna have
the
plenty.
First 300.
They're gonna have
people
more.
The first 300, you got like a $20 code off of it or something.
That's the one I bought the gauntlet for only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They're probably
the one.
like the Mark 46 is still on Sideshow. It'll probably be the same way. Yeah. It'll probably be the same.
Right.
So it's got to be the same option. So, all right, let me ask you all a question real quick, because this is one that I'm surprised hasn't really gone, because considering the simple fact that we know what happened with Venom, do you think that piece is issue, whereas it's a lower batch, it sells out, you
I can't
know,
wait for this.
because the thing is, we didn't know that Venom was going to hit like it did, bro, and it hit. Like literally, that piece hit, bro.
That's
So
a really it's a really good figure. It is really good.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So, do you think that this Carnage is going to have the same response?
Could be. I do want it. I think most of us here are probably going to get this, right?
Oh hell yeah! But this is a tough one because it might be more like sought out for, like maybe not to hit Waitlist, because everyone kind of hopped on the Venom like hype train once it released. Because I remember when Venom came out, like that was like everyone was going wild over it. It's crazy how this figure's tall. It's crazy, man. It's gonna be an awesome looking.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
It's like taller than Thanos, isn't it? It's like 18 inches tall. Like it's
it's like 18 inches.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the biggest figure in my collection. Like 1/6.
Probably.
Which is weird that they went with that height advantage, and I mean because Carnage is not that tall. You know what I mean? So like they went with this in the books. I mean, if they did this in live action, but it still looks good. Don't get me wrong, but wow.
Because I think once he ate that priest, he like grew like 3 feet.
So, like 20 feet.
He had some godly power after that. So
yeah.
But it looks like a really good figure, honestly.
Yeah,
the detail, it looks great. Yeah,
awesome.
The head sculpts are great.
Cam, is this the one you're getting, bro?
No, I don't think so.
But it's more.
Hey, look, I know.
Technically, it's Sony, but
I know it's from the other guys. So.
The other guy.
You might as well give me the what's the girl? What was his girlfriend in the joint?
What was her name?
It was like was it Siren?
It was
Naomi. Siren,
Naomi Harris, right? But I can't remember her.
Yeah.
I can't remember the character's name.
Yeah. 2-pack.
Yeah, I don't know. This
Scream girl.
I don't know, but like I mean, it didn't hit, but it'd be interesting to see if it does. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. But you know what, guys, it's been a great show. It's about to wrap. We're gonna wrap on this one tonight, man, because this past Will Foxification's bedtime.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So definitely thank you guys for basically being here with us tonight. Riley, what you got going on, man? Do you think you're gonna be up late tonight with a review, or you be that's some bullshit, ain't nothing dropping, I'm going to sleep? How you going?
Hopefully something exciting, man. Well, we did get that Goblin, so I can't complain too much. That was pretty exciting. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, I'll definitely be waiting. Hopefully, maybe we'll see something super exciting. I'm waiting for that Attack of the Clones Wave 2, because that was one that they showed a while ago. So I'm hoping we get that Wave 2 in with Miss Windu and Padme. That'd be really exciting.
Speaking of which, Tales of the motherfucking Jedi is
dude. I haven't seen it.
Say, I'm gonna watch that tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
I was watching it and I fell asleep.
Is it good?
Bro, you wait till you get. But see, the Dooku story is so tragic but dope, bro. It is dope.
Okay.
I am not going to lie.
Watch Andor still.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that Andor episode.
You're
tonight.
only like 10 minutes, right, or like 15 minutes.
Each episode is 15 minutes.
I didn't even.
It varies depending, but yeah, it's like each episode is in between like 15 to 20 minutes.
Do you think that Hot Toys would actually do a figure from that show?
I don't know, but if they did, I'm all in, because that Yaddle was dope, bro. Straight up.
Yeah. It'd probably end up being Sideshow.
Yeah. Please don't say that. Please don't. Please don't. Say that.
Don't put
it
that.
Could be though. Yeah.
Please don't say that.
Like they can do a young Dooku. That would be pretty
set
cool.
Clone Wars.
So
we'll see.
I don't know.
So.
It is set clone. Fuck. I forgot about that. Damn. That's Beam. You just stomped all over my dreams, bro. Stop, man. Straight up, man.
I thought the same thing, man. It was Hot Toys coming. I'm not like,
yeah, right.
Probably
damn.
You never know.
Anyway, Riley, what's else going on, brother?
I mean, nothing much, man. Just chilling out, waiting for some more announcements, more stuff. I've been a little busy, so I haven't posted content recently. But I'll be back on, just going through. And KG's still MIA a little bit. He's got school and stuff. You know, he's acting, working on doing better.
He's still working on doing right now. And
I've checked in with him. He's doing all right. But
trying to get
on my channel, what's Sunday? But on my channel, Riley Reviews on Instagram and YouTube. We're having a lot of fun posting content. I'm gonna start streaming again soon. It's been a little bit of some time, so I want to get back into the streaming on my channel, so we can check that out. And these shirts, I'm gonna ship them out finally. I've been taking forever, I know. I'm gonna ship them out to all of you guys and stuff.
Gotcha.
Get them out to you guys, and collectors out there in the comments, if you guys are interested, just message me on Instagram. We can hook something up. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun tonight, Lael. You got a great show, and yeah, I'm excited for the next one.
Appreciate you, bro. Always good to have you here, man. Thank you if you haven't already. Riley Reviews on IG and YouTube. Great content. Got to do it all day, every day. My cousin Cam. What's going on with you, bro? We got to talk after this, bro, because I got to play that back because I didn't see that shit. You know what I'm talking about, too.
I know. Yeah, I saw it at the very end, and it was like quick. They just showed him in a yellow suit and then just try to keep going.
Motherfucker.
Like,
okay.
And I was like, yeah. So, yeah, man, thank you for having me like always. I've been trying to get these videos out, bro. I'm super delayed and super behind. We actually got approved for a house, so I am moving out of this small apartment, and we'll be moving in the next 2 weeks to a townhouse. So I'm super excited, man.
Cool, man.
Get some space.
Congrats.
Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. And I can actually display some figures behind me in a room other than this. So this is gonna be probably the last couple times you guys gonna see this wall right here. So
my man.
Goodbye. Yeah, bro. So hopefully I'll be able to do a episode of the new this week if we have any releases or announcements.
Yeah.
But finger crossed. But I'm not gonna hold my breath. Just gonna probably check out that Tales of the Jedi tonight, and then yeah, that's about it, man. Excited for Wakanda Forever. Whenever.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yo, you know what's weird, bro? Watching the red carpet tonight, right?
Mhm.
Will, if you wore a long, dirty, like if you had long hair, you would like, what's his name? The composer? What was his name, bro? Tony, bro.
I'm thinking of the composer from The Mandalorian. Is that the same guy?
Well, he's the same guy, same dude.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what I thought you were talking about. Isn't it like Ludwig something?
Yeah.
Gorison or something.
Bro,
like
if you
that.
had,
when you said the long hair, I was like, I think I know what you're talking about. I gotta look him up, bro. I wish I could write music like him.
Yo, y'all, Will, actually, y'all look just alike.
Do we?
I just saw a picture. And I'm like, oh, shit.
This is what God, he look like
so?
Will, bro.
Go find your
dude. No. If
right
you want
now.
to see who I really look like, look up Miley Cyrus's brother, Trace Cyrus. I've gotten that one a lot.
What is his name?
I just look like everybody. I have a very common face.
What is his last name?
Ludwig Göransson.
Gorson, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Don't he?
They look alike?
Yo, you look like
bro.
You think I look like him?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess kind of. Yeah, I have more facial hair than he does. But
the Cyruses, bro.
yeah.
Oh, it actually does look
Yeah, see,
good.
look at Trace Cyrus. Like, to be fair, as much as I don't want to look like Trace Cyrus, I do look like Trace Cyrus. So
how is that not Will?
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
that's pretty
crazy.
close.
We need to get like another advertisement at Will with that wig or something. We gotta do that. Do something like that. Damn, that's actually crazy.
Yeah. Look at his.
That
look at him.
damn.
Wait, is that a photo of
Will.
Will?
No, that's Trace Cyrus. Yeah.
No, that
Trace Cyrus.
literally looks exactly like Will.
It looks literally exactly like me. Yeah.
Doppelgangers.
So I used to get that.
Two doppelgangers out
Yeah,
there.
I used to get
messing
that
with me,
like in
bro?
college a lot.
No.
Like people wouldn't come up to me and say, my friends were like, "You look so much like fucking Trace Cyrus." Like, I used to have straightened hair and stuff, so I looked a lot like him then. But now I don't.
Yeah.
I was like photoshopped you with tattoos or something. I was like, what the hell?
See, I look a lot like Trace Cyrus.
Dang, look at Will with the ladies.
Damn, Will.
Who is that? Purple hair.
Oh, your girl apparently.
Bro, that's
Damn.
my mind is
Yeah,
blown.
Trace
That's
Cyrus
crazy.
is my celeb lookalike for sure.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that's like Ludwig. Yeah, sure, kind of, but Trace Cyrus more. Yeah.
Wow.
Dude.
I
Damn,
got that
Trace
one a lot.
Cyrus. I'm gonna have to do a
Yeah,
meme on that shit tonight.
Yeah, bro. If I ever run into him in real life somehow, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" He's gonna be like,
Bro.
Like, doppelganger,
Steal
bro.
my face, motherfucker. Yeah, like
Yeah.
It really does look like Will.
Yeah, it looks just like me. Yeah,
Bro, this
it's true, man.
me
It's
out.
true.
Like honestly,
I used to do
Damn.
that
Hold
all
on,
the time.
hold on, keep that up, Carlos. Keep that up. Let me see that real quick.
bro.
Yeah.
you look
Dude,
exactly
if that's
like
not
you.
Will, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Bro,
Yeah.
His nipples and
That
everything.
Yeah, my nips look just
Will.
like that.
Bro.
that is
No,
effing
man. Yeah, because
Will,
most
bro.
people don't know who
Damn.
Trey Cyrus is, but like, so you wouldn't walk on the street and be like, "Oh, well, you look like Trey Cyrus," but people who do know who he is, definitely.
Bro, this is
definitely.
hilarious, man. Like
Yeah.
some of these are just so
Wow.
good.
Yeah.
What the-
My hair was never that long though. My hair was never
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Trey
crazy,
I
man.
do look like Trey
Cyrus,
Cyrus,
bro.
yeah.
Damn, Will.
No doubt about it, bro.
You
That's why I
got
told you,
the-
Ludwig, yeah, sure, but Trey Cyrus, I look a lot.
Trey
more.
Cyrus.
A lot,
man.
dude.
Anyway, Will, what you got going on, brother?
Dude, you know, I'm writing a new album with Metro Station since I'm Trey Cyrus now. So, but yeah, no, man, I'll have. Thanks for having me as always, and I'll have Lights Camera Collect Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern every Friday. I'll have Marco and Figure Focus actually this Friday, so that should be fun. And then I'll have Collectors Mingle Sunday at 8. I know you and Carlos will be there, and I'll have to assemble the rest of the panel. And yeah, man. So the usual stuff. Other than that, so hopefully Loki drops any day now. So that's
Hopefully
that's,
not.
well, Sideshow still has him as November, December. So that I mean that's soon. So you know, yeah, man. But happy to be here. Thanks for having me, bro. What?
So, Carlos, man, you said I hope he drops soon. He's like, hopefully not.
Yeah, right. Carlos wants Loki. He buys every Marvel figure, even the bad ones. So
bro.
you know, it's
that shit.
You
already
want
know
Cloud.
bro. Cloud is a grail, and you know this. Don't
No
even
one
bullshit.
here on this panel has played Final Fantasy except you.
I did,
But doesn't
I love
mean
Final
he's not a
Fantasy,
great-
bro.
Hey, Leo. Fuck.
I love Final Fantasy, bro.
Bro, look at the you know, Carlos, look at the prices for Cloud right now. You know,
Seven
No,
was
yeah,
the
I
only
mean,
one I played.
It's a grail.
Yes.
It's a grail.
S Beam, bro. What's going on with you, man? How you doing, man? What you got coming up, brother?
Not a whole lot. Again, this is my last week of freedom, so it's back to the grind of
Getting married?
no, not again. Nope.
He said, no.
not again.
After work.
Once
Nope.
is enough.
Yes, once was enough. 3 kids, good. Thanks, man.
There you go.
But yeah, not a whole lot. Hopefully, some more painting videos coming up. Finishing Homelander for sure. We'll be on live with fan art, and then Mondays we live 4:30 p.m. Central Time with the guys I have over there. Michael Elliott, Alex Loco Lou pops in. My brother Blue Tattoo. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We'll be talking about Andor next week for sure.
All right, man.
But
Yeah,
it might
definitely,
be-
bro.
It might be Tuesday.
Cool,
It might be Tuesday because of
cool.
Halloween. I'm not sure yet, but it might be Tuesday.
Nice.
S Beam, thank you for being here as always, man. If you haven't
you for having
already, S Beam on IG, YouTube, great content all day, every day. And come on, man, the stop motion is incredible. So definitely you want to check that out. A place for collecting, brother. What's going on with
Hi.
you?
Hey, thank you for having me, Leo. You know, back-to-back days. That's a bit too much Carlos for you, I think. But you know, and then
More than
Sunday.
enough.
But yeah, I created a group on Facebook called A Place for Collecting. Everyone can look it up if you want to join. So it's I created it just because I feel like a lot of the Facebook groups are very toxic and very negative. So we make sure to monitor that, Riley and I, and make sure none of that is happening. We're also doing raffles just by being active, like commenting, liking, sharing photos. In December, we're going to be doing an in-art figure. We're not announcing yet which one, but it will be an in-art figure. And every day of December, for the first 25 days, we're going to be giving away a Sideshow gift card every single day. All you have to do is join the group. It's free. You're, enrolled in the raffle by being active, and we'll do a raffle every 3 to 6 months. Share, like, comment, and again, completely free. You don't have to do anything except be active. So yeah, a place for collecting. No negativity. No one's gonna laugh at you. So yeah. Anyways, that's what I did. So.
I love the banner. You saw it, Carlos. You guys see
Carl
the
likes
ad.
feet. There you go.
Yeah, you can find them there. Perfect.
I wish I had a YouTube. Well, I do. I guess
You will.
I
You
do.
will at one point.
Why
You
not?
will have that.
Someone
You
said in
see
the
it's
chat,
coming.
Philip said I
It's
look like
coming.
Machine Gun Kelly now.
You know,
Who does? Jack
Oh, I know
Leo,
who
just for that tagline, Leo. Sean, hopefully he's listening, because him and I have been working on a special meme just for you.
That's
and
why
now
I'm-
it's now
That's
it's
why
gonna
I'm
drop.
getting out of the group. That's just why.
Ah, okay,
Yo,
okay.
that That shit today had me dying, bro. I was sitting there with a client and spit out water, bro. Like, and dude was like, "What's up?" I had to show him the picture. He started laughing. That shit was funny, bro. That shit was fucking funny. But anyway, thanks, Carlos. Thank you for being here. And last but not least, come on, man. If y'all ain't got candy in your cupboard, if y'all don't know what it means to be a space pimp, get on. Listen. Get on YouTube. Look up Brother Cousins. Show them videos, brother. This man is all about the booty. Yo, Brother Cousins, what you got going on, bro?
Well, besides Carlos selling me that that Daredevil for Good Morning Grails.
Oh, nice.
Pretty much we'll be doing best of the best tomorrow, 8 p.m.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a good show. Then me and Local Loot on Saturday with Half Shell Saturdays. Look at ATs and shit.
Yeah. I heard Brother Cousins is gonna give away that DeLorean on the Facebook group.
Yeah, he will.
Right,
Yeah,
Carlos?
bro.
He's giving away on the group.
I think so. Yeah.
No, that's not
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna get blown up.
No.
It's not gonna happen again.
Vote it anyway. But no, yeah. So I'll be doing with Local Lou Half Show Saturday, and then on Saturday also with Anthony Cisco Mafia for Tales of the Dark Side, and the circle and it revolves around itself. Oh yes, and I'm working on it right now. Ghostbusters and Master Enabling. The Master Enabling video, yes. Ghostbusters Blitzway retro review is on its way. Will be dropping Friday morning. So look out for that. That's when I'm telling you, probably toot my own horn. I shouldn't be doing that. I'll just say one of the best reviews I've done. We do it all for the booty.
Booty. We do it for the booty. Just know the booty. It is straight up, man. But anyway, yes. Hey, come on, man. Good morning, Grails, bro. That's my ish. I'm there every Tuesday. You know that.
Which one's next? Which one's next?
Damn, I don't even know which one's next. We got a couple of them. I know we'll be doing CGL Resistance Leader, John Connor. That's coming up, and next. That's one that I think that's going to come out. I think I'm going to do that one pretty soon. I know that one's coming out this week, so that's going to be like a pop-up one that I'm going to do.
Have you run out of Grails yet?
And then Tuesday we're going to be doing. Tuesday we're going to be doing Leon Wicked. Leon Wicked.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, that's not a Grail.
It's a Grail. It's a Grail.
It's a dope Grail, bro. I'm so glad.
Because it's not.
Do you have the animated Boba Fett?
Say that again.
The animated Boba Fett. Do you have that one?
That's a no.
You should buy that one, bro. And then you should do a Good Morning Grails on that one.
Why you keep rubbing that shit in, bro?
No.
You should buy Dark Side Anakin.
Don't take advice.
You should buy Dark Side
Anakin
for Lael. Yeah.
I already did.
No,
That was done.
I
I did that like that's done.
Carlos, did you ever pick up another Maria Hill?
Yeah.
No.
You always need to.
Yeah.
Oh no! Well, I had
Actually, I
one.
need a Maria Hill.
I had one, and I sold
bought
it
it.
to Sean. To SB. I sold it to him.
I can send you mine. You can do Grails for it. You just got to send it back.
They don't come back.
Anyway, man, thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys out there in the chat for sticking through us, man. Thank you for a blessed day yesterday. I had such fun. Had some fun today. I mean, it's complete. I'm good. I'm good the rest of the week. Tomorrow will we be back on the channel for Uncivilized Scoundrels? We will go through and talk about Tales of the Jedi and also this week's episode of Andor. So stay tuned for that. Again, we have Figure Flex Friday. Now, here's the thing. I'm supposed to do Figure Flex Friday, hopefully this Friday, but I think we got, again, because me and Toya, again, are celebrating our anniversary this weekend. So I don't know if we're going away. She hasn't told me yet. So I got to keep everybody on their toes. So if we don't do it this week, we'll do a double episode next week. So definitely, man, stay tuned for that. Still, again, if whoever wins on the spot is going to get $100 gift card for Sideshow. So you will be able to pre-order your figure if you want to, definitely. So stay tuned for that. Tune in for that show. But again, thank you guys for being here. Everybody out in the chat, we love y'all all day, every day. Man, it's been a great show. Again, get you some cam gloves. Get that hair crack from Will Fox Vacation, and get yourself some candy from my man, Brother Cousins all day, and some churros from Raleigh.
Yeah,
Make sure you do that.
now, I guess.
He's the churro guy, definitely, man. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. S Bean, Carlos, my man Cam, Killer Cam, Brother Cousins, Will Foxification, Raleigh, the Human Party in the building. Thank you guys. We will see you guys next week. We out. Peace, peace, peace.